Good afternoon, this is Mr. Schweitzer, and this is an answer key for Quest mathematical relationships. Alright, so this is involving sig figs and factor label. So in your own word, explain what is the difference between 100 and 100.0. Well, technically 100 with no decimal would be considered an exact value with no error. 100 decimal would be an estimate where we would lose accuracy right here. If we did 100.0, the difference would be that we lose accuracy right here, much more accurate value. So at this point, what's the difference is the level of accuracy. Exact value versus a little more precise value. Number 2, 12.05 plus 22.0. This value loses accuracy right here. This value loses accuracy right here. Add them together. First time we lose accuracy is right at this point. So 5 plus something we don't know. Therefore, we have 50.43. Again, we don't know for sure this is 5, but we use it to round up because bigger than 5 or larger. So my answer is 34.1. Number 3, we get 22.33 plus 0.00020, and draw a line down here. This is where this guy loses accuracy. So something plus nothing is something. We don't know what that is, so that's why my rounding line is there. Add them together, we get 22.33 and then 020. We're adding these values to something, literally something. We don't know what it is. So that's why they're considered non-significant, because we don't know the exact values of these numbers. And our answer is just 22.33. 22.33. 4, 1, 5, 0, 0, 0. So 1, 2, 3. So one too many zeros there. This thing essentially is 1500. And then we're going to multiply this thing times 0.0000000. So there's a grand total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 zeros and a 2. So I'm not even going to just take this off there. This guy's got 2 sig figs. This guy's got 1 sig fig. Multiply them together. Make sure your number's got 1 sig fig. We're doing multiplying here. Alright, so 1.5 e to the second times 0.6 zeros and a 2. We got 3 e to the negative fifth. Next, we got 1.5 e to the second divided by 3. So I got essentially 150, which is 2 sig figs. 3, which is 2 sig figs. So let's divide it. 150 divided by 3 is 50. Now the way this is listed, I only have 1 sig fig. So I need to draw a line up top of it, or I got to go 5.0 e to the first. That caused people problems. This is an old test. That caused people to hit a little bump there on that one. So that was probably the most common wrong answer on this particular test. 35 millimeters to millimeters. So 35.0. Keep in mind there's 3 sig figs here. Dot line, get rid of meters, go to millimeters. This is an exact correlation. There is no error in this multiplier. It is infinite number of sig figs. It's exact correlation. The only error I have here is in this number right here. 3 sig figs. Multiply by 1,000, I get 35,000 millimeters. And since I have 3 sig figs here, I also need to have 3 sig figs here. which equals 3.50 e to the 1, 2, 3, 4th. millimeters. In this case, a car has 13-gallon tank, gets 30 gallons per tank, and costs 33.21 gallons. How much does it cost you to fill a tank of gas? Alright, so looking more towards factory level here, we got, so you could go one tank, or you could just start this at 13 gallons. Dot line, get rid of gallons, and go to, in this case, dollars. 1 gallon costs you $3.21. $41.73. Next up, how far in miles can you travel in one tank? Again, 13 gallons. Get rid of gallons and go to miles. This relationship is given above at 30 gallons per mile, 30 miles per gallon. So the 30 goes on top, the one at the bottom, and 13 times 30 is 390 miles. Next we have, if 25 molecules of H2O2 are to be decomposed, how many O2 molecules are produced? So in this reaction here, I have H2O2, two of them goes to 2O2 plus H2O. Get 25 molecules, and it wants to know how many O2s. It's a 2 to 2 ratio. 25 H2O2s. Get rid of the H2O2 and go to the O2. It's a 2 to 2 ratio. Answer is 25 O2s. Then it says how many, if you had 100 of the water molecules produced, how many O2s are produced as well. So again, we're looking for O2s, but if I make these guys, it's a 1 to 2 ratio. So it's going to be 100 H2Os. Get rid of the H2O and go to the O2. 1 to 2 ratio is 200 O2s. There we go. That is the end of our review sheet. Any questions? Make sure you see your teacher as soon as possible. Thank you.